I've been asked to make a guide to how I make a pattern for a turn shoe, Viking turn shoe. I'll make a pattern for this type of a Hedeby shoe. The first thing I do, I find a foot. I use the last here for the purpose of doing it easy. I start drawing the circumface around the foot and try to keep it straight. Okay. This type of shoe have a pointy heel, so I'll start adding the heel, roughly 3 to 4 centimeters, depending on the size. This is a small foot, so I'll go for something about 3 centimeters, like this. Maybe making a bit more narrow in the end here. Yeah. Then I add some space in front of the shoe, just about 1 or 1.5 centimeter around the toes. Okay, this is actually the pattern for the sole. Now I need to know the circumface, and the easiest way to do that is to take a piece of sewing thread and measure from the point of the foot all around. Just follow the line of the pencil. And then measure the length. And this is 57.5 centimeters. Now this was the easy part. The hard part is making the upper leather. The upper for this type of shoe is 2 pieces looking like this, roughly. And the other. The circumface, we need to measure it from this point to this. That is 1/2 of the sole. And from this point to this. This part is where the pointy end of the heel goes. And just turn the paper here. Oh, I forgot to make some measurements. Just a minute. Of course, when you make the circumface on your shoe, on your feet, you have to measure the widest part above your toes, roughly here. This is 12 centimeters, and the highest point on your foot, this is 16.5, and the joint between your feet, your foot and your leg, and this, I think it's here, that is 14, so 12, 14, I can't remember this one, was it 17? No, 19, 18.5. Okay. If you do a high boot, of course you have to measure the circumface around your ankle as well, but we're not going to do that. So 14, 12 and 18.5. Okay. This is the front of the foot. This was 12, 18.5, and the length was 14. The circumface was 57.5. Okay. I always make my patterns as a one piece of it and then divide it into two when needed. Let's start by making a line that is 14 centimeters. This is the part from the toe and to the opening of the shoe there. And of course I use a pencil. Okay. This part I make divided into two, that's 6. Make a line. This is of course a bit roughly made because making a movie I don't tend to do it properly. 18 and a half, that's 9 and 2.5. 9, 2.5, that is about there. Okay. This is a 90-degree angle from the front, from this measure. Okay, this is actually the front foot. You just join the lines here to make the front pattern of the shoe. Okay, now we know that the second face is 57.5, and the half of that is 25, 27.5, 27.75. 27.75. Okay, so this part from here and up to the heel will be 27.75. Take that measure on a piece of thread. There, and I now have the length of 1/2 of the shoe. So now I know that this part, just making sure that you can see this. No, you can't. I'm doing it like this. Just a minute. Yeah, that was better. Okay, this is the half length of the second face. And I do a measure here. Okay, so now we know that this is the extra that I need, but I also need the point where it goes up from the heel. So just put an extra on here like this. See, that is roughly there. Okay, and then I tend to draw it in freehand. That was 1/2, and then the other. Okay. The part above the pointy heel, this part, I have decided that I want it to be 5 centimeters. So I measure this out from a straight line from the center. Five centimeters. Okay. Try to make it in a 90-degree angle here. 5 centimeters there. And 5 on the other hand, other side. Okay. This part was the total length between the toe and up to the joint. but this shoe is only sewn to this part. So that is 4 centimeters. I have decided that it's 4 centimeters. So this is this point. This is roughly 4 centimeters, I think. No, it was 3.5. We'll go with that. And I make a straight line from the heel to this mark on both sides. So this is actually the pattern for this shoe, but the circumface here equals the circumface on the sole, but we need a bit of space. So as you can see here, the edge on the sole is a part of the seam, but the edge is free of thread here, so you need a bit of space to have the right circumface. I don't know how to explain this, but what I do is say I have an extra spacing of 4 millimeters, and you can do it like this, measure it all the way around 4 millimeters, or if you are a bit skilled in it, you can just do it by hand. And that's about that.